A smart cover demo, a free way to learn a language, and your viewer feedback today on App Judgment. This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by GoToMyPC. Hey, and welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile app news and reviews from Revision 3. First up, there is no such thing as a dumb question. On YouTube, UrzoKMX writes, "Call me an idiot, but every single time I view an App Judgment video, I spend 5 minutes trying to fold my smart cover the way they do, and I always fail." Believe me, you're not an idiot. Those smart covers are not as smart as they might like you to think, in my opinion. So we put together a little demo for you. So there you go. Hope that helps. Next up, we haven't talked about free apps in a while. Now, if you're a download junkie, but also a cheapo who likes free stuff, if you stay on the pulse, you can often catch deals on decent apps that temporarily drop their price for promotional purposes. For example, at the time of this writing, iStart Spanish, which is normally $10 in the App Store, is free for a limited time. iStart Spanish bills itself as the App Store's most popular language learning app. It's geared primarily towards beginner-level Spanish speakers to help teach conversation, grammar, pronunciation, and vocab through virtual tutoring, images, interactive quizzes, and motivational tools like badges. It's free for 72 hours as of Friday, so pretty much through the weekend. And there are numerous other languages available from the same developer, like German and Japanese. So hey, why not flex your language skills and use it as an excuse to plan a vacation to South America? That sounds good. After the break, a follow-up on iOS 6 and some viewer feedback, but first, let's talk about GoToMyPC. Do you sometimes have these recurring nightmares where when you leave something on your desktop at work and you need to get in the office to send it to yourself because you really need like a spreadsheet really badly, but you can't get into the office because it's locked? That nightmare? Yeah, me too. Well, you never have to worry about that problem ever again with GoToMyPC. Don't let another summer pass you by because you're chained to your office computer. Do what I do, use GoToMyPC. It's the missing link. It turns your laptop, iPad, or iPhone into your office computer so you can be away from the office and still be productive if you need to. With GoToMyPC by Citrix, you can work on any program, file, or document from anywhere. So no matter where you are, on vacation, by the pool, on the beach, in your backyard, in your bed, at home, GoToMyPC is simple to use and sets up in minutes. Try GoToMyPC today with a special 30-day free trial just for our viewers. Visit GoToMyPC.com and click on the Try It Free button, enter the promo code APP, and then download the free app to your iPad or iPhone. Next up, a follow-up to an iOS 6 issue we talked about the other week, the practice of developers reselling their access to iOS 6, a practice that Apple has been pretty tolerant of in the past. Well, as John pointed out to me on Twitter, Apple may be cracking down on the little marketplace. As reported on Mac Rumors, many of the sites reselling the developer access to iOS 6 have since closed up shop, citing pressure from Apple. But there's always a chance they're still out there for torrent. You didn't hear it here. It might be around, hypothetically. And finally, thanks to all who watched our Siri versus Jelly Bean demo and heard our cries. Namely, our cries for the elusive picture of a stallion that is so hard to come by these days, in spite of all the available technology. Thankfully, there is a website called Let Me Google That For You, lmgtfy.com, that allows you to Google things for a friend in need and send that Google search along to them. Corey on Twitter was kind enough to lend a hand, so thank you. And Dubs McWallace, also on Twitter, sent along this majestic stallion photo. Boom. So who needs Siri when you have friends? Thank you. That's all we got for today, but as always, thank you for watching, and you can find the show on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, on our homepage at revision3.com/appjudgment, and you can also find me on Twitter at Annie Gauss. See you next time.